Hey, welcome to Diggs on Twitch. We are playing 4-color Loam, and on the play, I'm going to keep this. I think the Sylvan Library really helps, but we also have 3 really good plain 3-drops that yeah, do a lot in certain matchups. Plague Engineer, of course, great against the fair decks. Uro, great against the mid-range decks. And Sylvan Library to help us find some stuff against some of the unfair decks. Just a snow-covered forest from our opponent into Reclaimer. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So that makes this Wasteland pretty good. I'm going to assume that our opponent's going to be on green-black depths. Mox Diamond's pretty nice as well. Does that change how I want to play out this game? So what I can do is cast the Mox and discard the Bayou. I think the Bog might come into consideration later on in this game, especially seeing they already have a Reclaimer out. Gonna fetch for a Savannah. Play Library. And probably then just play Wasteland and pass. I could hold the Wasteland, especially right now that I can't hit something of my opponents. So if they play a Wasteland and Wasteland me, I can't get any value off it. But I think I want to make my land drop, and I don't think I want to play Bog just yet. Uro is also interesting when they have Reclaimer, because they can instant speed Bog us. I really like 4-color Loam right now. I think that Mox Diamond's in a really good position, especially being a way to try to get ahead of your opponent in mana without sort of being susceptible to Bolt or Path to Exile. Alright, what do we see? Chalice is nice. Chalice for 1 is going to be pretty good, turning off other Reclaimers, crop rotation. If they're on the Black Splash, any sort of Thoughtseize or Duress effects. I think I'm okay just to pay here. Go down to 11. I feel like this is going to be a matchup where I die at any sort of life, probably in the air, so let's go for Snow into Chalice for 1. Looks like they're going to crop in response. That's going to be fine. Interesting. So now just trying to turn on this Reclaimer most likely as fast as possible. At least next turn we can play Bog and then just play the Engineer and name probably Elf. I don't think there's any sort of lap over for other creatures. To save me some life, I could have also just kept the land drop for now and used the Mox Diamond for this Chalice. Looks like my opponent's going for double forest, which is interesting. Now we just pass. So maybe it was correct to actually not play the land, use Mox Diamond, and then cast Bojuka Bog just to save some time. Interesting. Okay, this is going to be some sort of big deck. Cavern. Wonder if they name Titan. That kind of gives it away. Giant. Okay. Interesting. I don't mind the second Mox here. And I don't mind Decay either. I kind of want to get rid of this Elvish Reclaimer. And then probably just play the Engineer, naming Elf again, Wasteland the Cavern, just to try to keep him off as much mana as possible. This is definitely going on top. And maybe this is as well for now. If I'm casting Uro this turn, I probably want to put the Underground Sea on top of my library so that I draw into it. And if I'm dealing with a Reclaimer, I probably am. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I can put this on top. Put this on top. Play this. I kind of have to cast Uro first. Draw the land, just so I can hold up Wasteland. Put this into play. Gain a little bit of life. Decay this. Wasteland the Cavern. Alright. A little bit better. Just gonna 6 here. We can't really do anything during our opponent's turn being tapped out. Vesuva. Interesting. Okay, just a forest. And just a pass from my opponent. Interesting. Put on top. Maybe because we don't have a shuffle effect right now, let's just look at our turn. We're most likely putting Uro into play. That'll cost 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to use the Mox Diamond on the Bog. Which means then we have Underground Sea and Swamp open for this. Is that worth it? I guess we'll be drawing the Sylvan Library, so we don't know what's on top for the Dark Confidant to flip. I think we're happy paying 4 for this. Putting this on top. Cast Mox. Pitch Bog. And then it's going to concede, because I could see that we cast the Uro. And maybe just get a little bit too much pressure on the board before they could do anything. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. I wonder how good the Chalices are. The playing engineers seem okay on Elf, just to keep some of their threats at bay. I think Sword is okay. Maybe Chalice is coming out. Golgari Charm seems interesting. They do still use their graveyard. Last Hope is interesting as well, just as a kind of second way to win the game. They're probably playing Dryad. Maybe that makes me want to play Golgari Charm. They're probably also playing some amount of... this is actually quite interesting. Maybe Charm is fine. We'll see how this goes. I'm not too sure how to sideboard against this matchup. But at least hopefully another game gives me some more insight into what's actually in their deck. His hand is pretty slow, but I think it's okay. The double Abrupt Decay is really nice against their fast starts, so I'm going to keep this. Double Leyline. Okay, well, luckily double Leyline means their hand probably isn't the greatest. CloudPost. Okay, interesting. CloudPost is probably their best land to Wasteland, and if they untap and play a forest, I can't play around crop rotation. So I think I'm actually happy just to go Wasteland on CloudPost and pass. Another CloudPost. Okay, so now I'm pretty happy to do that. Loam. A little bit dead here. I'm just going to go Verdant Pass. I guess I could go Snow-Covered Forest, because if we draw into another land that isn't a fetch land, we can keep the fetch land around for Sylvan Library. Forest also plays around Wasteland, so I don't mind that strategy. Interesting. 3 mana, but nothing to do with it. I want to draw land, so I don't want to fetch there, just to increase the amount of chances that we have. Wasteland's pretty sweet. I think Wasteland here on CloudPost is just the right play, especially when they don't have green mana up. And they're probably bottlenecked on a few cards. The great thing about CloudPost as well is that 2 in the graveyard makes the other 2 just so much worse. Once. Interesting. Turn 4 and they haven't cast a spell yet. CloudPost. Okay. That's going to be fine. Liliana. Okay. That probably makes me want to go for a an Underground Sea here, because I can cast both Leovold and Liliana next turn, and it also allows us to cast these Abrupt Decays. Stage. Interesting. Looks like they're going to maybe copy my Snow-Covered Forest. Snow-Covered Cloud... Okay, that makes sense. Copy the CloudPost. Okay. Well then. I'm probably happy here to probably pay for all of this. Cast Mox, pitch Maze, and then it's really between Leo and Liliana. I think here it's just going to be Leo. Maybe Leo's not the card that we want in this matchup. I'm not too sure if it actually interacts at all. Alright. Really want to find Wasteland again. Plague, interesting. I think we're okay to go put on top, put on top. Attack first. Land. Looking at our list, we don't have too many great targets because of the Leylines. Turns off Knight, turns off Uro, turns off Scooze. So I think the play is just Liliana. Okay. Rex Sage is still on the sideboard, that's fine. So we have Golgari Charm to get rid of 1, and maybe Rex Sage should come in. This looks like Titan. Okay. That's going to be fine. Can't really do too much. I guess we have Swords to Plowshares. That's really our only out. Iron CloudPost. Interesting. Probably fetching... I guess it doesn't matter too much because of the Liliana, but I probably want a Savannah here just to have a white source. Alright. What can we string together? Misty. Knight. Put on top. Put on top. play this. Fetch for that drop. Hope to draw into sword? Hiya! Sylvan Library. Tick up. And sadly probably just pass here. Nothing else we can really do. This eye is pretty scary as well with the amount of CloudPost in play. Even though 2 went to the graveyard, that Thespian Stage is doing a lot to turn the other 2 onto, you know, 3 mana. So if Primetime goes and gets 2 more Glimmer Posts, these then tap for, is it 6 each? Which is pretty nuts, which I mean you can just go Eye for maybe the 10 mana Ulamog. Vesuva. Okay, that makes a lot of sense as well. No blocks. No great blocks here. See what our opponent does with this eye. I wonder if they have Emrakul in the deck. Or even something like Candelabra. Okay. Emrakul. They can cast it, right? Yeah, because it costs 2 less. Nice. Nice work from my opponent. Leyline, they're really, really hurting us. To the board, I think Reclamation is fine. Collector Ouphe is interesting. I don't think it's worth it. I wonder if they play their own Green Suns package. Maybe it's worth playing Containment Priest. I still like Golgari Charm. I think Decay can probably be cut to 2. Not sure how many non-creature spells they actually play, so I think this is going to be fine. See how this flies. Would love to play first. Hands just a little bit meh. It's great that we have, you know, land to cast everything we draw into, but I really want a fast start. Something like Mox Diamond, Sylvan Library. There's Mox, which isn't too bad, and Uro, so I don't mind this. I'm going to keep this, and this is an interesting one. I think I might bottom the Cabal Pit and just lead on Forest Pass. One Leyline, alright. Let's go Forest Pass. I don't want to put the Mox Diamond out there for us not to do anything with it. Reclaim is going to be fine. Blast Zone, interesting. Blast Zone's pretty good for 1, so I don't mind cast Mox Diamond, probably pitch the Trop, play Blast Zone to hide the Wasteland, and just get rid of this Leyline. Also a great blocker for the Elvish Reclaimer, although I'm sure it's going to be more of a utility creature for them to find extra mana and not so much a threat at this stage. Especially with a 2-1 Reclamation Sage in front of them. We've already got value off it, so being able to trade with this Elvish Reclaimer is just, you know, a little bit, probably too much. But next turn we will get to Blast Zone it, which is nice. Also just putting an extra land into the bin is really cool. Oh, interesting. They didn't fetch, so we might be able to get a chance to actually respond to the fetch land here with... Yeah, this is a great position with the Blast Zone. See, they're going to fetch here, and now I'm pretty happy just to sack this for 1. Now they don't have the second mana around to actually use the Reclaimer. Nice. Looks like a crop. Okay. CloudPost it is. So in a pretty nice position. The second CloudPost is a little bit scary, but I don't mind if they play a 3-mana elf here. Dryad, interesting. Alright, well now we definitely need to take care of at least one of their CloudPosts. Huh. Let's see what we draw first. Maybe I do want to play a land here, because if we draw into Swords to Plowshares, I don't want to use my Mox Diamond. So I think instead of trying to draw into a second Wasteland to use, we just have to go for Uro. Draw. Wow. Nice, Dougal. Nice. Very cool. So I can keep this around if I wish. Is there a reason to keep this for a Titan in case they have a Titan? I don't think there is. We're definitely hitting a CloudPost. Interesting. I think I'd rather hit a Titan here, let's be honest. And I don't think there's too much of a reason to hit this Dryad right now. I think our best draw is a fetch land. Oh, Candelabra's pretty good. That's okay. This could be a Green Suns. Maybe they want to untap CloudPost here, and then Green Suns for a Titan. Then I think in the case of them going for... I don't think Valakut works with only 6 lands. I believe it's every other mountain has to see under 5. But I might as well see what they get with the prime time first, before I sort it. Green Suns for 7. Interesting. Prime time, okay. Now you can search. Bog me. Smart. Nice play. Yes. Yeah, the attack's on here. No cards, no cards. So it's going to be a nice little top deck war, but this Candelabra is pretty, Loam. A little bit dead, but maybe Loam is okay here just to cast. My opponent pretty much has infinite mana here with this Candelabra. Okay. Karakas, interesting. Do I want to go for the Loam? I think I do. I can also hit the second Uro. Oko Bob Bob. Okay, that's pretty rough. Maybe there are actually better draws in my deck than lands. Like, a Decay first would be nice for the Candelabra. I guess it doesn't really matter with so many CloudPosts in the field. Once. Ugh. Ulamog. We'll concede there. Good games. They're pretty fun. Hopefully I can, you know, get some more time with this deck and learn it a bit more, but I think, yeah, my highlight there was obviously the Swords to Plowshares, which is very cool, but yeah, nice win, nice game. We'll see you for the next one.